What's up, YouTube? Dr. Samaj here with another gospel piano tutorial. And today we're going to cover the song Power in the House. Now, this is an older gospel song, and it's one of the songs that was requested by one of our viewers here on the channel. So let's take a look at it. We're going to do this in the key of C major. The song basically says there's power in the house, and it says that like 4 times in the chorus. When the song starts out with the verse, it starts out with the words, now on the day of Pentecost. So, okay, let me go through a little bit of it. There's an intro, there's a verse, there's a chorus, and then those things repeat, the verse and the chorus, and then at the end there's a little alternate ending. Okay, so let's go through it. Let me play a little bit of it to start out. So first, like I said, there's an intro. Says, so let me do the intro again. It says, then it goes to the second half of the pre-chorus. The chorus. All right, let me break some of this down. All right. So like I said, there's power in the house. There's power in the house. There's power in the house. So that's the chorus, okay? Let's start this thing over now. Now that I've kind of given you like a little preview of the song, let's jump into it. So this song starts out with a chorus that has starts out with an intro that has 3 single notes. The 3 single notes go like this. All right, so it's going to be 1 or C. We're in the key of C major. Then it goes to the flat 7, B flat. Then it goes to the 5. So you got to play these 3 notes when you first start in between every chord of the intro. So it says 1, flat 7, 5. Once again, that is a C, B flat, and a G. So you play these 3 notes. I'm just playing them in octaves. And then you go to the 1 chord, C major. Then you play those 3 single notes again. Then you go to the flat 3, which is an E flat chord. E flat, G, B. And then you play those single notes again. And then you're gonna go to the 4. And the 4 is an F chord. F, A, C, F in my bass hand, right? And then you do those 3 single notes again. And then you're gonna play a flat 5 major chord, right? So this is gonna be F sharp, B flat, and we see that we have a C sharp here, right? Okay, so here's the intro. Let me do it slowly. After you do that part, you got to play this little, I don't even know what to call it. It's a sequence of notes, single notes. All right, so you had your single notes at the beginning, the kind of, for the intro, that kind of went in between each chord. But at the end of this is like a little tagline. So you play flat 3, and you'll play it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That's E flat in the key of C major. And then you play flat 7, which is B flat, and then you play 6, which is an A. This is a kind of an unconventional kind of gospel song, I think, because, you know, like I said, it starts out. after you do that part, now on the day of Pentecost, it starts with the verse. The cool thing is that the verse and the chorus are the same, basically, as far as the way you play them, the meat of it anyway. Now on the day of Pentecost, when it was fully come, they were all in one place. They were all with one accord. All right. So what am I doing there? I'm playing the 1, which is a C major chord, and then I'm going to the 3. The 3 is a C major chord with an E in the bass. All right. So a C major chord or a 1 over a 3 bass. Okay. 1 chord over 3 bass. And then after that, I'm going to play a flat 7 chord. That's a B flat chord here, B flat major, B flat, D, F. And then I'll go down, and I was doing this. This is really a 4 over 6 chord. I inverted it. So you're really playing an F chord over an A, but I move my F all the way up to the top of the chord. Instead of my F being down here, I move it. I kind of shift my fingers over and I play it like this. So B flat, and then I just move down. So it's really an F over A bass, F chord. See, F, A, C. But I'm taking this F off and I'm putting it here in my pinky. All right, this is an easier way to play it rather than do this. I could do this. I could say. So you could do this if you want to, but I feel like that's a lot of moving around. Now on the day of Pentecost, when it was fully come. I think that's a lot. I would do it this way. So on the day of Pentecost, when it was fully come, they were all in one place. They were all with one accord. And they keep on going. When she says you don't have to wonder. So this verse just continues to go. You keep playing the same thing. So let me slow it down. You keep doing this over and over again. 1, 3, and then flat 7, and then 4 over 6. And then when she says you don't have to wonder, you go to the 4. You don't have to wonder. You do it again. Who was in the house? The 4 is an F major chord. F, A, C in the key of C major. Then you do it a third time. It was the power of the Holy Ghost. And then when you do, after you do that, the last chord that you've got to play for this part is called a G7 flat 9. Okay? This is a G7 flat 9. And we're going to build this off of the 5. So what am I doing here? I'm playing in the left hand. I'm playing a 5 bass note, which is a G. And since we're in the key of C major, we're playing a G. The right hand is going to play B, E flat, F, and B flat. If you're in a different key and you want to figure out how to voice this, you would play a 5 in the left hand, and the right hand you would play a 7. That's just 1/2 step below the 1. 7. You would play flat 3. You would play 4. And then you would play flat 7, okay? And you would play 5 in your left hand, okay? And again, this is called a G7 flat 9. You play this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So once again, left hand is G, right hand is B, E flat, F, and B flat. So let's go back to the 4. You don't have to wonder who was in the house. It was the power of the Holy Ghost. Then you do that G7 flat 9. It was that's what we're singing about. There's power in the house. Power in the house. There's power in the house. See, I went right back to what we were doing at the beginning of the song. 1, 3, flat 7, 4 over 6. In the house. There's power in the house. When you do it the 4th time, power in the house. Here's the 4th time. And then you're going to play that same little tagline that we did at the end of the intro. Remember that? Flat 3. You play flat 3 3 times. And then you play flat 7. And then you play 6. Then you go back to the verse. The 1 3 flat 7. 4/6. Remember, 4/6 is an F chord over an A bass. Now, then you go back to that same part, that pre-chorus. You don't have to wonder. The words are different on the second verse. Then you do it a third time. And then after that, you do that G7 flat 9. 1 2 3 4 5. And then you say, it's in the house, in the house. There is power in the house. Power in the house. Power in the house. Then there's my tagline. At the end of the song, they say, power, power, come on in. So what they do there, they play a flat 3. When they're ending the song, they say, power, flat 3 chord. Then they play a power in, come on in. Excuse me. Power, power, come on in. So what did I just now do? This is the ending of the song. You play a flat 3 chord. That's in the key of C major. A flat 3 chord is a E flat major chord. So E flat, G, B flat, E flat in left hand. Then you play a 2 chord, a major 2 chord, and that is going to be a D major chord. D, F sharp, A. Here's that D, and then you're going to play a flat 2 chord, and that is going to be D flat in the key of C major. So this is the flat 2, which is a D flat chord. D flat, F, A flat, and then you just play a regular C. Go back to the 1, right? So it says, power, power, come on in. And they end the song. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop it right now. That was a lot. Long video, but thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Listen, we had someone who said, hey, could you teach this song, Power in the House? And they gave me the name of the artist, and so I was able to find it very easily. Listen, guys, practice this stuff. Practice so that you can get better. All right, I know you can do this. So just keep on pushing. Listen, if you have a song that you would like for me to for us to cover on this channel, make sure you put it in the comments. Could you teach this song, Dr. Samaj? And here's the artist that sings it, and that way I can find it and we can try to get it on in to our list. Additionally, guys, take a look at the details of this video, and you'll see that we have a playlist of over 100 different songs. There's a link down there, gospel piano tutorial playlist, that you can click on, and you can go and learn many different gospel songs and techniques. Additionally, I've also put a link down there to some of my own gospel music. And please like this video, subscribe to this channel, guys, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day.